the only thing that will ever keep you moving forward in life. There will always be plenty on your pathway, but it can only be brought into manifestation through desire. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. Every desire is the beginning of a new possibility, and the only thing that stands between you and your desires is doubt and fear. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. You must practice to make a wish without worry, because that is the secret to every wish fulfilled. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. You must practice to make a wish without worry, because that is the secret to every wish fulfilled.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday. We had CPI come out today, and it was lower than expected by 0.1%. Markets rallied hardcore off of it, and Bitcoin, right? Liquidity comes in on tech stocks, Nvidia, you name it. Semis came in on Bitcoin too. As you got to a low point today on Bitcoin, 55,550 or so, before rallying off those lows by the low to high today, 4.45%. But yeah, just like the new day, right? You lost 4% of your value off that bearish bat pattern at key levels, type 2. But the issue is just like, okay, that's awesome, man. I freaking love it, man. We got to do a little bit more. Okay, I need more from market participants to feel better, right? 58.4 is the line in the sand. We're still trading below it, but look, we had an engulfing candle. We had a nice close back above 57. Fine, let's follow through. Give me follow through, or you're a loser, Bitcoin. So it's just not difficult. I wish it was more. I wish it was like, man, we got to like plot out like complex algorithms to figure this out. No, it's just like number needs to be above 58.4. And then maybe, if we're lucky, back test that level as support. Then we're like onto something. But it's just, ugh. And I'll show you the 60-minute real quick. And it's just like, what the heck, man? Like a really good macro day. Please invalidate all of this. All that's needed to invalidate the bearish bat, this type 2 return, is 58.4 is recaptured and then reconfirmed as support. We get higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Let me just lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. We got to turn it around, man. We got to flip it. So we are in power hour, right? I mean, last 60 minutes of the day till the daily close here. And I would love for a power hour pump. Where are they? Where are the bidders right now? Need it. Sorry, I gotta drink my coffee, man. It was leg day today, so I'm like destroyed mentally and physically. If you do leg day, you understand. It's hard to focus. For me anyway, after leg day. Yeah, we're just here. Spinning our wheels, stuck in the mud. But maybe we get out, man. Maybe the four-wheel drive, the overdrive turns on, and they figure out a way to get us above the levels that we desperately need to be above, that we've been regarding as resistance now. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing the bad thing. Do the good thing. Invalidate everything. Okay. 4 hours, we don't need to go to it. You're looking at it. You're looking at the 4-hour price action. It's really not that bad. Fine. Give me follow through. Let's go to just the other Bitcoin chart, the channel, the beautiful, beautiful channel, man. It's been such a wonderful guiding tool, right? The parallel channel tool. It's been so well regarded and respected on both sides for the past 6 months, and most recently on the 5th of this month. So if I'm a swing trader, I want a retest of 53.8 on the daily just to confirm it, get some divergence on the oscillators, maybe even more. Controversially, you could say that there's divergence here, but I would like just a local confirmation low. And maybe without confirmation locally, we could run to 65K. I mean, that's the optimistic look here. Like, they hit the bottom, they've been hitting the bottom, so let's hit the top now. But you understand, like, the only way to be able to get to 65K eventually is 58.4 needs to be recaptured. And just to reemphasize every day, every stream, why? You can see it from history. Ancient battleground, tens of thousands of dead bulls and bears in the marshes. They're still there, armor intact, hallowed ground. Let's recapture it, man. But there's a battle ongoing right now, and you see it. Bitcoin dominance. Going for the highest low in the history of this rally, this uptrend that's multi-year now. As Bitcoin recovers off the lows, the altcoins just not going up as much. Some are, I mean, a few are, but many are just, yeah. If Bitcoin's down 0.32% today, that means collectively across the market, assets are down 1% or more. Yeah. 60%, we're just waiting. We don't know when it's going to get there, but that's the target. It's been the target for 2 years. That means altcoins are going to collectively underperform Bitcoin to the US dollar, whether Bitcoin goes up or down next. That's it. That's the update amongst the, I mean, going for the highest close, one of the highest closes in years, highest low in years. Nice. Bitcoin futures. Why not? Look at the futures, man. Oh, it was so like good, kinda, but we were so close to like really doing something. The divergence maybe could be argued there. Again, I don't want a local low, a retest locally, but the 200-day simple moving average was regarded as resistance. There was no formal close above that today. Yesterday there was, but today, no. We're gonna close back below it, and here we are on the newer day, just sitting below, near the bottom side of that major inflection zone. It's very evident here, just like spot price, same thing. Market cap, nice recovery today, very nice recovery, man. I mean, it just is like, wow. But just spinning the wheels. In this one, the levels are different. 1.087 trillion equals 57.5, so you're technically above the key level right now, so that's good at least. Nice channel, whatever, we're just looking at it. 1.135 trillion, 1.13, 1/4 of the reciprocal of the golden mean ratio, the 1.618. Cool.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Ethereum down 2% today. What the? Why? Why are we down 2%, chat? Bitcoin's flat. Why is Vitalik didn't take his protein shake? So it's cool what they did in the end, right? The level from history that has been so well regarded. We know it well. It's 2,400. They tested at least part of it as resistance and no higher. That is not really great, you know. If you want good things to happen to Ethereum, the buyers need to absorb all the supply that remains at 2,407, and then major markup to 2,559 and beyond. Like, you haven't done that yet, so it's kind of like, are we working on hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hour? Yeah. Here's a high on price. Here's a substantially lower high on price with far greater levels of positive momentum. And again, like just the things you're looking for more pronounced reversals, it just doesn't exist yet on this chart. Again, like it may never happen. Okay, I don't act like I know where these assets are going next, but I'll tell you, I do know what it looks like for a more pronounced reversal, and it's a confirmation low at key levels. They've tested it once, only once, so no one really knows if the true bottom's in yet. So it would be nice to get a second test, and then we can watch some favorable price action occur there, so then we could come back with a way more compelling argument for upside. You just don't have a very compelling argument right now for higher prices, even though you could still break upward without confirmation. It's not about what's going to happen next, it's about what we're looking for the greatest probability of a particular outcome. And always local confirmation lows are going to give you that. And you want those local confirmation lows to be occurring at key inflection points from history, because that's how you are able to strategically manage your risk. So flip those coins, man. But bearish back test, most recent discernible event on the 4-hour. Whatever, 4-hour, joke. Daily first level of positive momentum will be confirmed since September 2nd in 42 minutes and change. I mean, technically gonna cover the previous candle, but man, it was bad. And then they definitely brought it back to life, didn't they, today? I mean, it is up off the lows almost 3%. But just, you can't be that sold. Even if this was an M shape, informal M shape, even with an 886, you still want a confirmation low locally, a type 2, if you will. This would be the type 1 reaction. Nice reaction, but no technical benefit to buyers yet, right? No key levels broken. Yeah, whatever. Spinning our wheels, man. Stuck in the mud on Ethereum. Cool story, bro. Underperforming Bitcoin, and we can look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, as we like to do. Of course, tradition stands. Chat in 41 minutes and 30 seconds. Ethereum to Bitcoin will be closing at its lowest level since April 19th, 2021. Another day, another multi-year low on Ethereum paired to Bitcoin. And that is so common and normal because we are in the markdown phase of the Wyckoff distribution that is multiple years in the making. Still, we're just going to wait. I don't really care if we're going to get bounces eventually, man. You always get joke bounces. You always do. But eventually, 2.4 million sats down way lower. We're just not there yet. I'm just wondering, like, the question should be to y'all. I mean, I'm curious too, is like, if we get the Satan candle, right? The big old nasty statement candle, markdown candle, is it gonna be because Bitcoin's pumping like crazy? Or is it gonna be because Bitcoin's dumping and Ethereum's getting obliterated? Or are we just gonna methodically draw down like we've been doing, where you just, it's more like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So you're going, but it's not really pronounced, You don't get many pronounced. I mean, a big one was most recently in July all the way to August, and we know that was because of Bitcoin crashing, Ethereum crashing, far greater. We're not quite cooked all the way yet, Mr. Modes, as there is always hope. But if you want to feel better, like you want to sleep really well, you want to see the buyers recapture 58.4. But then after that, if you want more insurance and you want to feel even better and get it an even deeper REM cycle sleep, where you're having lucid dreams or whatever, you want it to be recaptured and then reconfirmed as support. We haven't done those things yet, but we're so close. We could do it as early as the next few days if the buyers come in. We just don't act like we know. We just know what the levels are, and we're just trading below the level right now. And that's why I'm like, the whole point is like me going live like 5-6 days a week, so we can constantly be checking on it. And when that event occurs, if it does, I'll be here to discuss it. Okay, get wrecked, Ethereum. Vitalik gonna get another vaccine today, I hear, or something. Go to BNB, very nice, up 2.36%. It is very interesting, man, right? We have positive price action correlation to a key level. We have a bullish engulfing candle that will be confirmed in 38 minutes. We have some pretty blue skies here. Again, we don't know if the asset's going up or down, like, what big waves coming next, but we do know we have a great rally back above a key level. We have it being checked back. We have market participants are concluding what was once support is now support again. And you're at the point where it's like, oh, we could construct a trading plan here where you could enter with a stop loss somewhere marginally below that inflection point and your upside potential is maximum. You just have that going on right now. It could fail, you understand, right? Because Bitcoin can't break this key level. It's over for everything. but it is very endearing here on BNB. You are at the low point of the range, so that means the upside potential is at its highest right now. It was at its absolute highest earlier at the lows today when it was being formally tested again, just like yesterday. But you really do, in 37 minutes will be confirmed, a break, hook, and go confirmation event occurring. Your strongest form of confirmation is when we just talked about on Bitcoin, right? When they recapture the level, they back test it to reconfirm it as support because it was violated, and then that candle after is engulfing, completely covering the previous back test candle. It's textbook right here. Going for the first level of positive momentum seen since August 27th in 36 minutes and change, with bullish convergence, and you maybe do have momentum shifting back into the hands of the buyers with some good price action at the key level. So not bad, man. Really not bad at all. Bears and bulls, man, I don't really care. I'm neither. I am a price action man, and I let the price action, which is the market participants, dictate what's going on to me, right? So if buyers break 58.4, some very good things could happen, like to the overall market. But staying below it too long and then eventually reversing violently to the downside would be the worst thing that could ever happen to Bitcoin at this point. That's where we are. Critical areas, dude. Solana down 2.48%. Dude, they have recaptured. Well, did they even really lose it? They didn't really even lose it. They did lose the top of the zone. I'll give you that. But they have recaptured it as of the 9th, a couple days ago. And then today, until this changes, until they break it again, the buyers are trying to reconfirm this level as support again. They've done it before. They did it just as early as right here, July. Look, it was violated, recaptured, and then reconfirmed as support. And the consequences of that reconfirmed support took you all the way to 191 plus, top of the range. So all we can do is pray for Bitcoin to break 58.4. So this could be some sort of spring back test of spring situation, and it was all just a bad dream about the low. I mean, this is very real context. The lower highs, lower lows. Someone is offloading, but right now these people offloading, there must be other market participants that are really trying to keep this thing propped up. And even if you get a spring back test that's real, and it's probably going to hold, right? But like you really just not looking for another lower high, right? They test the 200 or something, in the coming few weeks. You need to see something that gives evidence that there are more than before, not the same and less than before. Dang, Dr. Sauce, what's up, dude? Holy
Dr.
crap.
Sauce super chatted $49.99. Mitch, does Abe have the makings of a varsity athlete?
I mean, it kind of did. Dr. Sauce, thank you for the 50 again, man. It kind of did. It looked different than all other cryptos because it was making like local higher highs, higher lows. Then it broke out. It was also at a level where someone could have gone short and taken a chance because it was testing resistance and failing to break it. But then I think Bitcoin had a good macro day, and then Lynn just turned on the jets and broke that level like cleanly and has been gone. But is now like, we'll look at it. We'll just go to it right now. Oh, wait, let's go to XRP and then we'll look at it. Thank you, dude. Much love. XRP is down 1%. Who cares? Wow. Riveting. Same price as 7 years ago. Hype in the chat. XRP, heart rate monitor. Almost untradeable, right? It's just a joke. Yeah, I just look at it and I don't really care. We're just it's somehow a top market cap crypto. I think it's just because it facilitates orders for banks and record speed. Cool. 53.511 cents. That's it. There it is, Lind. Whew, they did it. They're the same thing where they were testing a second time. They broke it, pull back. Now they're running again. And I know it's down 0.46%, but dang, man. Indecision after the highest close in a long time. Highest close since May 4th of 2022. So like multi-year highs yesterday on the close and just stalling out now. No big deal. You would think 170 would be your target. I mean, that's the line here. Let's see. Yeah, it's the swing low back from June of 2021. Above that would be 186, a candle high close, and from February 2022. January 2022 was a swing low, 194. You know, so these are like your next levels where there's most likely going to be some supply. A general consensus area where multiple market participants would have sell orders, because that's all we have as market participants. Inflection points, historical levels. Oh, it reversed here? Well, if people own this, they're buying it, they might very well have some limit sell orders there. And then it's not just one person, it's people from all around the world. So that's like why support resistance is so important, and price action correlation to those levels is a pretty hardcore way we construct arguments for upside or downside. So if they ever broke 194 though, whew, I mean, looking like 246, 255, a couple swing highs, but the major zone is 284 to 300. So more than before, trend has reversed. You're in an uptrend, dude. And you know what? Lind kind of reminds me of some Bitcoin miners. Maybe we should just look at them real quick. Because if you're the Patreon/Citadel, you know, you saw those charts from earlier today. But very interesting development on the Bitcoin miners that could very well be in these uptrends. Same type of uptrends.
Quick question on college football. Bullish or bearish on the joyful Grizzlies to win the FCS championship?
Rush for ease, that's a wonderful question, man. I'm not sure. Yeah, you know, it's either them or North Dakota State or South Dakota State, but it's one of the three, because it always is, right? Yeah, Montana, they lost last year in the championship game to South Dakota State, if my memory serves me well. Could have been I think it was the championship game. Not sure, man. I wish I knew. If I was more informed about it, I would talk about it more, you know. Hi in the chat, FCS. I wish North Dakota State would have beaten Colorado, but yeah. And let's go Colorado State. Let's go Rams this weekend. Let's go Cornhuskers last week, of course, and that was beautiful. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Okay, all right, so that's Lynn. Yeah, Megan's a Velocity athlete. The trend's reversed, and you're making the highest high in years. Nice. Okay, so let's just go to Hive, knock it out real quick. Oh, nice. It even caught some more follow-through after looking at it initially today. This one is like, you got an M shape. It doesn't look as good on the daily. The daily's like, depending on the daily, like the divergence is impeccable here. Holy crap. One low, the second low, confirming accumulation. Because here was the lowest low, May 8th. Now there's one here, one low, the second low, more than before. Okay, but then it's like you have a shark, an undeniable shark, meeting all the criteria. It probably looks better on the 4 hour, 12 hour, I'm sure, right? 12 hour, more candles. No, hold on, sorry, 4 hour. Dang, man, 4 hour, it's like ungodly. But the daily, I don't even care about the harmonic as much as I do about the daily confirmed bottom and the recapturing of at least 286. And now you're just up against this one level. It's almost a wormhole. It's like if they really do break it, you get serious consequences, and the target's 430. So that divergence right there is so impeccable that I would, it is easy to manage risk, and you know your upside potential if it does succeed. And that's all we need as traders. We don't need to know where the asset's going next. All we need is the framework and positive price action correlation locally at key levels. I think you kind of have it on Hive. Okay, that's it. All you can do is present an argument, construct a trading plan. Not all are good though. Not all, really, like actually only a few were like kind of stuck out to me. It's like, dang man, right? The framework, risk management, max upside potential, not weird. Like Mara was it's kind of like, yeah, they're holding one level. They are holding this. Like someone definitely, you know what, man? Like there's a historical, more important $20 to $21 level that they violated, but man, the buyers are putting in a base here from January. It's the 2024 buying base, I guess, right? And like arguments could be constructed at that level, right? Where locally they've tried once, but no, they've tried again and they failed. I mean, they were succeeding, but there was not enough price. There were not enough sellers. They failed. So the level's been recaptured for the second time locally lately, and you have that really nice looking bullish divergence. You just do. The thing that's not as good about this is, well, your upside's a little more limited than Hive. I mean, upside potential here would take it to minimum 1954. Oh my God, man, I'm not going to scoff at 24 to 32% upside from here. If this divergence and confirmation low locally and the recapturing of the level holds, right, that's your upside. Marathon. All these lows, think about it, man. All these lows are still ridiculously higher than the previous major low from October 2023. So you got that going. But I mean, there's insane bullish divergence. Could be putting in a lower low, but it's not really happening at a strategic level. Not really like, oh wow. I mean, the big level's $8, $12.50, $18. So it's harder to manage risk. So you can have like really cool setups. You can have inverse head and shoulders. You can have ascending triangles. You can have dragon patterns. They can all develop randomly on the chart. But they're just not as good when they're not developing and maturing at those inflection points from history, because we want to be able to strategically manage our risk, right? So we're kind of, it's like, okay, yeah, I could see it playing out. The divergence, the sellers are exhausted. All right, so we'll rally to 1249, but then we change gears and we go to not this one. This one's crazy. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, they tested the level of resistance, core scientific, not the one I was looking for. We'll get to it, the one I'm looking for. Hard to do anything here, right? It's hard, like for the swing trader, right? No value, extreme premium, all-time high premium. You're in the middle of a range. In fact, the most recent thing that happened in this range is a bearish back test of the top of it as resistance. So that's not really like what you're looking for, but really strong, really strong. Good trend. I mean, like, I would imagine if like Hive and a few of these other ones and rally and Bitcoin rallies, this one's probably going to break 1071 and continue its trend. You know, it's probably not going to collapse while everything else is running and Bitcoin's running and rallying, having good days. So it's just up there, just not great. Doesn't present us with a framework that's easy to manage risk with very known and maximum upside potential. So how's Bitcoin looking at me? I don't know, dude. I haven't even looked at Bitcoin in years, you know? So, chat, we just don't know. We don't look at Bitcoin, do we? Bitfarms, was that one? Yeah, dude, oh my God. It's like, you have the Scott Carney harmonic framework. You have that confirmation low locally. It's kind of nice because it's a higher low than the previous low, kind of. They're recapturing 188. They're testing 188 as support. Candle low close back from February 2021. That's what that is. It's also a swing high from August 2023. It's a swing low from January 2024. It's just a level. Like they've been regarding it throughout history, and they're doing it again. But it's just the M shape and the type 2. So it kind of probably pretty easy to manage risk. An M shape developing like this in an uptrend when sellers have failed. Look what they did in May. You've got more than before occurring with confirmation. That's what that represents. More than before with confirmation. Someone's out there reaccumulating this asset, and they're confirming that they're doing that, and you have nice convergence. And in fact, convergence on the MACD histogram, but if you look, you can see on the RSI, there is hidden bullish divergence because we have a higher low on the second low. So it's like impending continuation to the upside on RSI. Interesting stuff. I mean, it looks great. We don't know if it's going to play out, chat. We don't know. We just know you can take on minimal losses if it fails. And if it succeeds, you have incredible upside potential. I mean, just saying until it gets to 281 from here. What would that be? That is 40 to 45% upside. I mean, how are you going to look at that and laugh and scoff at that? That's good upside potential. But it is down 1% today, down another 0.5% after hours. Has no chance. Bitcoin buyers are unable to take out the key levels. No chance, man. It's crypto adjacent. It's crypto related. It is crypto. We are crypto. Huggalo's crypto. We are whatever. Okay. But then we look at the best. I don't know. It's an M shape, but it's not really your 886 M shape. It's more like a shark that never made it to the 886. And the reason why it may never have hit the 886 yet is because there's this level from history, May 2022, August 2022. You can see it here, January 2024. Look at this, April 2024. Such a real level, okay, of inflection. They tested once, held it, and then reversed. And then it's like buyers came back in again and recaptured it. So they're like confirming that this inflection point is certainly support for now. And while they're doing it, you can clearly see that same type of beautiful divergence that's been going on across the Bitcoin miners market, kind of going on Bitcoin itself, right? From this low to this low on Bitcoin's chart, it also is diverging on the daily, on the MACD histogram. So you understand, like if this is a successful confirmation low, chat, you get why there could be maximum upside potential. I mean, at 858, but we wouldn't be swinging. We're not swinging for 858 here. If it reverses there and completely dumps, failure, if it falls below 645, we're swinging for much higher levels on this. The trend's your friend. You are in an uptrend. People forgetting. Think about like Iris Energy lost 61% of its value in less than a month. 61%, golden retrace. It did that, but now you're seeing that there's more market participants involved with this asset than before, and there's seller exhaustion, and the trend's your friend. So I would think, right, and maybe I'm completely wrong, whatever. I'm not looking to be right or wrong, but I just know trend analysis, and it's like we're identifying kind of a double bottom confirmation low at a key inflection point in an uptrend. That means that this would be probably reliable. And if it is reliable, we're looking at bullish reversal patterns in bullish trends. So if it's reliable, then it could very well perform well. So, I mean, we could be going back to 1465, 1560 when it's all said and done. I mean, look, just think about it. It's like, look at right here, like from this low, November 2023, what a run, but then it lost stupid value, 88% of its value. But pivoted, and it's like more than before. So someone's accumulating. A rally, lower high, unfortunately, sold off. These two lows higher than this low. They keep accumulating. Holy crap, and now they're doing it again. So it's just like you have a really good argument for upside, even though we don't know. And if we lose very small amounts compared to what we would win if it did succeed, which we think we have an edge here, where you think like the probability is higher we go up next, not down. Anyway. Does that make sense, chat? I mean, y'all are as dead as ever. So we got 18 minutes to the close. Wolf Tang, 4.2%. Dude, this is the one of all ones. This is the miner of all miners. I don't give a crap if you talk about Clean Spark all you want, dude. Yeah, not lately. Nah, Wolf Tang. Look what they've done. Recaptured a level, reconfirmed it as support today. Upside 612, 1090 after that. Trend is your friend. You're in an uptrend, dude. But we've been talking about it. Higher highs, I mean, just higher lows, accumulation. Someone's accumulating. Your target's 612 from here. It is. Until $4 is broken bearishly, 612 on deck, above 612. I'm really thinking 1090. Yeah, Wolf, unreal. Bullish convergence because it's so stupidly bullish that they could never even dream of making it bullish divergence because it's it's substantially higher low than the previous low. Powerful stuff, man, on Wolf Tang.
Wolf Tang!
Riot chart look good, down 2% today. Good. No, not really. Nah, see, this one sucks. This one's not, like, it's got some divergence locally, not trading at a key inflection point, not positively correlating to a key level yet. Making lower lows in the previous low, lower highs in the previous high. It's actually in another world. It's garbage. It's nothing like some of the other ones we looked at. They're far superior technically. This one is hot garbage, unfortunately. It's wild, right? Where you look at other ones, Bitcoin miners are not created equal technically at all. This is one of the worst ones that I've seen. Less than before, less than before. Not trading an inflection point, no local structures. Crap. Difficult to construct trading plan. Difficult to manage risk appropriately. Oh yeah, dude, we gotta look at knee. Oh, anyone remember knee? Nah, dude, no one watches this crap, this stream, man. Knee. Nano Nuclea. Up 23.44% after hours, up another 3.23%. Or we'll just do it for the sake of playing it.
32.33 repeating, of course.
Wow. Highest daily candle close confirmed August 26th. All you can do is sit and hold, man. Wait for 34 bucks probably. Very rare you get situations like this. Yeah, I think it was Tommy Payne or Voax. Or both. Yeah, I mean, this plays out. Voax is, I think it's Voax. I could be completely wrong. I think it's Tommy. Whoever. If this plays out, yeah, they get Hype King. Of course, you get Hype King status in the Discord, yes. And that was a great start. It was one of the best starts we could have ever asked for, right? Yeah, it was insane, man. The only thing you could have done is like watch the stream yesterday or be in the Patreon and get pinged and be like, dang, man, okay, ad open tomorrow. I bid. I buy. That's the only thing you could have done. Yeah, if you like didn't like buy this at the market open today, yeah, you got left behind. And it's sad. It's unfortunate that it's like that. Sometimes it be like that. But it was discussed yesterday. I made a joke. I was like, okay, so this is implying the composite operator is saying we might go nuclear, like in terms of, hey, and then all these news-driven catalysts about nuclear energy came out today, like multiple ones, like Russia, like cutting its supply to the West, and then another one about Germany. They're going to be doing nuclear energy, like for their transportation, public services or something. It's like, what? Boom. Show me the charts. I'll show you the news. Lynette, yeah, probably. I could see it, man. That'll be crazy. But the thing is, to short, which is you're borrowing, right? Hard to borrow. It's called. To short something that looks like this is ludicrous. Like, I don't even care. Like, it could go down 15% tomorrow. You're still staring into the daily bullish harmonic completing and then confirming with divergence, convergence, positive memo beginning to build again. More than before. It's really hard to ever want to bet against I don't care if it fails. I just, to try to ever short something so close to the, after confirming a bottom, it's like crazy, dude. So that's called a stupid fee. Lynette, a stupid fee. No, it's actually at $11.20 after hours, Rob. And we're going to be numerically pedantic. Okay. So let's go and take a look at the mag. Well, now let's look at the index funds. I forgot, man. We kind of just been going, I don't know, off the cusp. S&P 500 up 1% today, 1.03%. Highest daily candle close since August 30th. What, the highest daily close of September? Yeah, it's 9/11, by the way. So, you know, we do remember and respect those that lost, those 3,000 Americans who lost their lives that day. Just saying. But yeah, that's convergence, you're rallying. There wasn't really an edge. It was drawn. Well, we identified the only thing that we could have, right? And it was the bullish inside bar. Go back to stream September 9th. Well, we got ourselves a bullish inside bar. Yesterday, what was it? Well, the bullish inside bar, the bullish Arami, caught follow through. So it's a confirmed bullish inside bar. And just, it happens to be that we're going nuts today. Huh. Japanese candlesticks. Really cool, man. Dow Jones Industrial average. Holy crap. When we talk about pure TA magic, happened today. What did we covet? The thing that occurred. They filled the gap. They back tested the resistance as support. And a beautiful run. Beautiful rally. Highest daily candle close since the 4th. And that's all I cared about. That's all I needed, man. Two birds stoned at once. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like structures, outside of that, nothing really. I mean, near all-time highs. They could keep it. I mean, the 1618's 42,077. It's much higher. Yeah, no value, but nice back test. Someone could have bid right there. Oh wait, they did. Exactly. So crypto hoarder. Man, that gap fill. Well, again, it's just all about bullish inside bar. The next day, bullish inside bar, caught confirmation with a higher candle close than the Japanese candlestick itself, and then tremendous fall through today. So, beautiful. You would say that, I mean, kind of a gap fill, 17.7, but 17.9 to 18K is your next big level. Okay, it's an inflection point. If it's just going to respect the levels, respect the TA, then you'd think 18K is on deck for a second test. They might confirm distribution and it could be the worst thing ever. Or they break it and we have this massive X, A, B, C, D situation. I think this is a 78% retrace. So all of a sudden we could be working on this insane wave structure, bullish wave structure. Oh my God, dude. Think about it. It's a 78% retrace. So what could that mean? Just if they somehow took us to, I think 18.5. You could be looking at
9/11. Never forget.
A gap fill and all-time highs there. But just say it. Jimmy, thanks for the 7s. The GRT, the rare GRT contribution. What? But dude, it's GRT. It is GRT, man. 786 and a higher low. Could anyone tell me what this would be? What the next anchor point would be if we had X and A and then a 78% retrace on B and then a higher low on C. What's on deck? What potentially could be coming, wave structurally speaking? I'll just wait for a few answers. Been live now 50 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. We got 8 minutes till the daily candle close across crypto. Bitcoin still trading below 57.5, 58.4. All we need are the buyers to come in, bid up Bitcoin above 58.4, and life could be a lot different for us. We need that event to occur though. desperately. All right, got a few answers, but now I'm like, I don't know if it's a delay or what. Okay, some good answers, man. Good answers. Okay, who was first? Cactus Leo. Ship Flipper, not quite. You're like half right. G Chum, you are correct. Coiner, yeah, pretty much. Gudaya Maya, that's the most right answer. G Chum is also the most right answer. Aaron, pretty much. Yeah. The 1272 minimum, so 19,442, but it's a butterfly, so the pattern completion zone, the price reversal zone, is way more vast, right? Between the 1272 all the way up to the 16.8. So this thing could take us to 20,450. I think 20K, big psychological level, maybe running up, leading up to the election or something. But you're just now staring into the face of a higher low, catching it, looking really powerful for now. I mean, you continue to 18K, you break 18K. Good God, this becomes more probable of an occurrence, you know, in the future. So yeah, 19.5. What was it? Yeah, 19.5 to 20,500 zone, target zone. Wow. Nasdaq, Nvidia, the Mag 7. Okay, IWM, not really, whatever. Hey man, it's small caps. Okay, nice bullish hammer, maybe. Bullish hammer engulfing combination, but still trading below the inflection zone. You'd like it to be above 213. But the good news is, could be trying to put in the highest low of the newly established uptrend. And the same thing of that X, A, B, C, D thing, like where you would, the wave structure would lead to extensions, fib extensions. So nice. Okay, Mag 7s. Look at what we want to look at, really, right? Okay, we'll go from best to worst. Nvidia, my God, they might be putting in a higher low. I mean, it looks like they put in a higher low. The bullish inside bar confirmed on the 9th. The follow-through candle confirmed the next day on the 10th, and then September 11th, what? It's playing, the bullish harami identified as playing out, and you're headed, you haven't been there yet, but probably tomorrow, you're going to at least test 118. You might completely break it, blow through it like it was a hot knife through butter, or you will respect it. But that was the target area anyway, right? Oh yeah, harami, the confirmation candle. Okay, then 118 probably. Almost there. Above that, man, I really would like to see Nvidia break 130. Good God, that'd be wonderful. That would invalidate any sort of Tesla fractal where the 3 falling peaks occurred and then it concluded the entire trend up until recently. Tesla's been in a downtrend for years, but now Tesla's in an uptrend and it looks incredible for up, like stupid upside, technically speaking. Amazon. Really nice candle. We know, like, hey, if you're above 177, the target has to be $188. It just has to be. That's what it does all the time when you're above 177. So just going on the way to this next level. I hope they break it. If they do, a gap fill certainly would be the next target at 193, and then a $200 target after that. So really nice price action today. They even back tested 177.70 as support before running too. So highest daily candle close confirmed since July 31st. Wow, 6-week highs on Amazon. Microsoft up 2%. Dude, just when you think it looks like, oh, the momentum shifting not good, they put in the higher low. They put in the local high, so it's like a 886. Well, you have a bullish dragon here, excuse me, right? You now have a higher low drag. I think we talked this for a second yesterday, but it's like, okay, the second foot, the hidden bearish divergence played out, but only for a substantially higher low than the previous low. It's like, dang, so bearish variable's not really performing well. It was reliable, but it wasn't good in performance. So, okay, noted. Recapturing the 200 simple moving average yesterday, and then look at they broke the supply line, and then they back tested it today. Yeah, 200-day simple moving average also back tested as support, and you broke resistance. So the upside potential, I think you look 430 to 433 on deck. But if we're just talking about dragons, 618, which a dragon target would be 436. Okay, so like a few dollars higher than the actual overhead resistances. Then after that, 458 for like a bearish bat pattern to complete, and you might react there. But if the trend is your friend and they're going to keep this thing running, you have a 1272 fib extension target, which is 490. That's great, man. I'm glad to see that tech's starting to finally maybe figure it out a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Google, not really great. It's up 1.68%, up 0.4% after hours, but they did recapture a key level, which is good. This could have some serious consequences, okay? The level that was violated and broken and confirmed below yesterday, November 2021, February 2022. You see it. It's not my opinion. It's there. It's an ancient battleground area. Look, I was support before it went to all-time highs. They've recaptured that today with possibly divergence beginning to develop as of today. So it's a little early, but you got to wonder. It's like, okay, that's an event. That event occurred today. It wasn't a nothing burger day for Google. It was kind of garbage, like, oh man, it didn't go up 8% or 3% like Amazon, Nvidia. But let's pay attention to what Google has just done. How much follow through will we receive on the breaking back above key 2021 level? It was even resistance. Look, they were absorbing supply before they broke it and back tested, and ran. So maybe that's it. Maybe Google, it's time to run. I mean, what sucks about Google is, my God, the things that they're going to have to do to reverse this trend, it's not going to be easy, man. Like, God, it's not as easy as Amazon, Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft. Like there wasn't as much technical damage done to those assets as Google. So, man, I hope we catch the rallies now. That's a big deal. 151, big deal. Pay attention. All right, Meta up 1.39%. Still kind of looking weird. Would really like to see buyers take out 531. Just like on Bitcoin, I want 58.4. I need 531 to be broken, and then I'll feel real comfortable about price discovery and a continuation of the long-term uptrend. But for now, we're just hoping for weakness from sellers. We want a higher low to get put in the previous low. We want sellers to fail to test 454 again, because if they do that, then we have an argument for the partial decline, right? Maybe I'm just saying hypothetically. Oh no, we're selling off, and then like just an actual pivot comes in and we retest, we then have a 70% chance of a bullish breakout. So we're looking for underperformance from sellers, and then a pivot, and then a rally back to 523, 531, so we can have a huge probability of price discovery breakout. All we're looking for. All right, yeah, Jesus chimes. We have a new day. The candle closed across the cryptosphere. Bitcoin closed below 57.5. We knock out Apple and Tesla, and then we'll go back. We'll go to Bitcoin. Apple, my God, they were trying to break it past couple days, and they failed. And now bids came in on a good macro day, trading wonderfully above the overhead resistance, the inflection zone. And if this is real, I would just think 230 to 234 is on deck for Apple. Wonderful defense. Buyers had to do it, and they did it. Even though they were giving us a real scare, weren't they? Like, good God, I remember like watching it live with the market open, and it was like literally at the lows of the day, and my alert went off, and it was, I'm like, dude, we're a danger zone. We're right there. And the next day, they did the same thing, and then they just rally again. And it's almost like you, in a way, think about it, you really in a way have a tweezer bottom reversal occurring at this inflection zone. Kind of hard to deny how perfect it is. That's what makes a tweezer bottom or top. It's like the perfect wicks. Huh. Okay, Apple. And guess what? If it was controversial, it's confirmed now with the higher close than that, right? Very interesting. Apple looking kind of good. This completely gets invalid if sellers take out 216.83, but they haven't. They failed. All right. Tesla, don't really give a crap. It rallied up 5% off those lows today. Up 5.3% off the lows. Closed at its highest level since the 5th. That is so strong, man. This was like one candle to freak everyone out. And I'll tell you something subtly. Again, price action, correlation to levels. It's like advanced stuff, man. It takes a long time to get to the point where you're just like, oh yeah. So what did they do? On that crazy down day, that crazy sell-off at resistance, they were never able to test 209 again. They failed. But we know that level's very, very real. 205, 209. Didn't see any of it. And then just gapped up. And it's like, that is in my opinion, that's an extremely subtle sign of strength. So let's see if that plays out. Because if they're failing to test levels where there would be demand, then you have pretty much accumulation acceleration. So 232 on deck. If they break that, easy gap fill. I mean, the target easily 246, 260 after that. So let's see on Tesla if the failure from sellers to test 209, 205 will manifest into a continuation of this newly established uptrend. We are uptrending, chat, not downtrending anymore. We were downtrend forever until now. Until actually, really, June. The trade set up, but now it's like, I'm long Tesla. This is too good of trend and too much value, too much upside potential to just ignore it. The other Mag 7 are like near all-time highs, and it's like, well, they've already had these crazy runs. Like Tesla hasn't had its crazy run yet. We had the great trade, and it went back to the entry. That's what's so insane about it. But now it's like, that was a higher low than this low, subtly. But now, more than before, you will see. All right, let's go to Bitcoin. Wait. Let's go to Baba real quick, because Baba's like the harmonic framework. This one's like, I'm holding my hat on this one, or this is the one I truly believe in, technically, as value, structurally, harmonically. You had the highest daily candle close today since August 23rd. And soon you're going to be approaching 85.71, 86.75. And if they break that, that's when it goes nuclear. That's when all of a sudden it's like, dude, I should have bought Baba. Dude, should I buy Baba now, dude? And it's like, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Lose it all, dude. I have nothing to say to you. Because I did the best I could. I tweeted about it, posted Patreon, I posted general chat on this thing. Like, it's just there. Everything you could dream of is there. You just didn't have the patience or didn't give a crap. You couldn't sit in it long enough. You need to go look at Rudy Poo coin or whatever. No, Baba, it was always Baba. 109, 120. If you have enough patience and you give it enough time, those are two great targets. And then the way these harmonics are, given even more time, maybe 164, 170, maybe 200. Yeah, cycle reversing M shape. The bullish Gartley. Imagine ignoring it in 3 rising valleys after on a traditional market. I don't care if it's communist stocks, dude. Communist painting the most beautiful Gartley I've ever seen. One of the most beautiful ones I've ever seen in my life. Most powerful, one of the most beautiful looking 3 rising valleys I've ever seen. I don't care. Okay, so we got the Mag 7. We looked at Alibaba. We're good there. Let's go back to corn. Bitcoin. It's up, dude. We're up on the day. $110. What? Yes, we are. So again, Bitcoin's just another asset, okay? We just happen to look at it first and look at it often and frequently because I know people are obsessed, and I truly believe in Bitcoin and what it stands for and what it is, okay? That's why we really do love it, man. We romanticize it, but we can't romanticize it technically. We just have to know the levels in the sand, the inflection points, and we have to witness the price action correlation to those levels. And we just close back below a key level, but that's okay. Maybe today we break it. So I just think it's so easy, right? Isn't it easy when you apply it this way, where it's like, okay, below 57.5, I don't really have an argument for like insane upside. But if they break 58.4, which you're so close to, if they break it, then all of a sudden 63.6, 64.899, that's the next target. That's like, oh, if they just break this one last little joke of a level, all of a sudden Bitcoin has 9 to 11% upside. And maybe they're confirming a bottom here. Maybe the sellers are stalling out. They can't push the price any further. But until we recapture 58.4, you just got to be really, really cautious and just understand the downside potential is maximum given enough time below 57.5 if the buyers relent. If the buyers just say, I can't, we're seeing the order book, there's too many sellers, we can't absorb it. There's too many people selling. So eventually they give up, and then you just get a mega markdown back to 53K. But the good news is they're remaining resilient. It's so close that maybe right now they're absorbing the supply that exists here. There is a lot of supply, but there are at the same time a lot of buyers trying to take it all out. They're chopping through it. The issue is like they haven't even seen 58.4 yet, the top of the zone. They got as high as 58K, 58K, 57,999. I mean, like, come on, dude. Let's test 58.4. You see where we're at? It's pretty simple on Bitcoin. BNB above 500. Go with God. Above 500, 600 target. You better have the stop loss below 500 though. But hey man, bullish engulfing candle was just confirmed. BNB, probably the most promising one, structurally speaking, technically speaking. A break it can go confirmed on the close. Highest daily candle close since, I'm taking it August 31st. But either easily, right? Stop loss below 500, because you know why? Because the downside potential, you see what happens below that level. Very bad, boys. But above it, you see what happens. 600, it's really 621 is your big target, 638. All you gotta do is just pray for Bitcoin. Bitcoin holds up. It doesn't even have to do anything. It just stays at 57.5 for the next week or two. BNB, $600 plus. Ethereum, kind of crap. We understand, like, oh yeah, if Bitcoin goes higher, Ethereum's gonna go higher too. But that's pretty bad price action, man. It's been pretty weak. It's just kind of like, if Bitcoin's gonna break 58.4, I probably would want to own BNB or Bitcoin, maybe even Solana over Ethereum. Until something changes, man. Give me a catalyst that's going to make like the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart not be like 1930s Great Depression. Because it is a Great Depression for the Vitalik Buterin bros. Got to recapture 24/7, just like Bitcoin buyers have to recapture 58.4. They haven't done it yet. In fact, there's still an active short trade set up. First target got hit by $3. As soon as they hit that target, up 12% from that target because short's covered, but they're still not really giving me a compelling argument that the bottom's in yet, bro. Solana, let's look at it because pretty awesome thing occurred today, or yesterday, I guess. A bullish back test of that 130 level. There could be, consequences of this price action, correlation to the very, very, very key level. But at the same time, though there could be positive price action at this key level, you could end up putting in the lowest high, which would represent even less than before. 200 moving average rejected, right? So you were in a good spot here on Sol, at least locally and temporarily. You're safe because they recaptured 130 and they're trying to reconfirm it as support. If Bitcoin breaks 58.4, this is the place to be buying, right? We don't know if buyers are going to break 58.4. We start running the 60s and stuff. But if it happened, this would be the level to be strategizing and entry with the stop loss. Just like BNB, that's the level to be strategizing and entry with stop loss, if you're so inclined. And people can take their chances, man. Like I'm not acting like I know if BNB, that break can go. That's so nice. It's going to play out and perform well. I don't know if what we're witnessing here is going to manifest into like an insane run. I just don't know. But like I do know these are levels that are really important. And at least on Solana and BNB, we got some pretty favorable price action at these levels locally and lately. Okay, man. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Sauce, Rush, Fariz, and Jimmy. Thank all three of you for contributing to the stream today. So I will be back. Until next time, respect the T. A.